What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Duhe Speed Shop YouTube channel. Today, gonna go ahead and lift this Bel Air up, pull the back wheels off, and just see what I got, because I will be adding airbags and QA1 shocks to the back of this car, because the days of this thing being locked out with strut rods is over. We'll go ahead and get this thing up in there, pulling back wheels off. Yeah, come and pop these out. I'm gonna put an airbag right here, yeah, so I can adjust the height. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let down on this. Come on, what's wrong with you? I gotta hit that out, yeah. All right, got them separated. Now I can go ahead and remove these things and I can start assembling them airbags. Install the lower shock mounts. Cut them things off of there. I soaked the bump stops with some crawl, so tomorrow I can take them out and install them airbag brackets, yeah. That's what we're looking like. Airbags. We're gonna get it going on. See y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, just remove the bump stop. Laid everything out on the table. Got the brackets, hardware, bags, 1/4-inch lines with the, I'm just gonna do a shredder valve, yeah. I'll go ahead and get one assembled and show y'all what I'm looking like. All right, y'all, got this side in, driver's side, tighten that. I gotta come drill a hole right quick just to secure this, but pretty straightforward install, y'all. Then I'm gonna hook my line right here, throw it through the trunk or something, I don't know. That little strut rod don't look like the tire ever whipped it, so I think I'm good. I don't think the tire will be whipping this, but I think it's tough enough that it won't tear it up. We can only hope. I'll be driving out of the burnout pit like this. QA1 TD801s, just got one installed on the car already. Let me give y'all a taste. Beautiful. I just had to open them holes up there to 3/8, y'all, that's it. Let me get the other one installed on the other side right quick. Got the shocks installed, got them set to 12 clicks, compression and rebound. I just let that off and the rear end slowly making its way down. Shocks doing all the work. All right, y'all, just put 40 pounds in the bags. I don't hear nothing leaking, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the tires on and see how it feels and how long it'll hold. When I say how long it'll hold, I mean, I don't want this thing leaking nothing, right? Because leaking airbags is aggravating, especially if you don't have air management. You got to fill it manually. So we'll go ahead and do that. Got a few other things I got to fix on this car. All right, y'all, the airbags are holding the car up on its own. It's a little bit high in the back with 40 pounds in the airbags. 30 would probably get it back to sitting where it was. Man, I'm gonna have to loosen up on the rebound on them QA1s, y'all. It's tight as molasses. But yeah, we're gonna be all right. At least we got some form of suspension now. Seems to be holding there nicely, y'all. Although now that I got the airbags on it and the car isn't held up by some rods, I noticed I need to come up on the passenger side ever so slightly as it's leaning. So come up on that front when I changed that tie rod that I bent. All right, y'all. Just lifted the passenger side a little bit. Now I'm coming to replace the bent tie rod. Look how bent that thing is, y'all. That's terrible. I kept the nut where it was. So I could match it to the other one. I don't know if y'all can see how bent it is or not. All right, I didn't film any of that because I was trying to beat sun from going down, but I just did a little test ride around the neighborhood. I'm going to go 2 separate Schrader valves on them airbags, y'all, because they tied together, they can share that air, and when I turn that corner with no sway bars, the car does this. Until you flip the wheel, and then it evens out. So I'm going to go ahead and separate the airbags, 2 Schrader valves. I still got to weld the latch, but other than that, she looking good, yeah. Perfect. Now let's see if we can pop it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and weld it right here, y'all. Hit it with a little bit of that black spray paint. And we're gonna act like that never happened. All right, y'all, we now have a closing trunk. I modified this bolt with a wing nut and I passed it through so in case of emergency, the emergency responders don't have to use a damn screwdriver. They can actually open the trunk. I just grounded a flat, half-rass, tacked a nut on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't put a key because it's all rotten, right? It don't have the little slot to hold that locking mechanism. So shit's on fire. Well, it's crude, but it works, y'all. And I centralized each airbag. They now have 2 shredders in the trunk. One for this side, one for this side, and it's much better. Car don't have that roll no more. All right, y'all. Sunday today, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video here. Car is pretty much ready for the burnouts next weekend at iDrive Throwdown in Tampa, Florida. When D comes to get his oil changed on his truck, He'll help me throw this hood on, and then this car will just be waiting, y'all. Suspension done. Fix the little knickknacks, the trunk hatch, the trunk, whatever you call it. She's ready. Hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Duhe out.